guys, today we are going to solve this question, that is ternary string, and it's of Codeforces. And so firstly we are going to read this question. You are given a string S such that each its character is either 1, 2 or 3. You have to choose the shortest contiguous substring of S such that it contains each of these 3 characters at least 1. Okay, a contiguous substring of S is a string that can be obtained from S by removing some possibly 0 characters from the beginning of S and some possibly 0 characters from the end of S. So let's see the test cases, what it says. So we are given 7 test cases. One is 1, 2, 3. Other is 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. And like that we will be getting 7 strings. So let's see what the question says. So I will be given a string. It has only 3 characters, 1, 2 and 3, and I have to find a smallest contiguous substring out of that. If so it is present, then I have to print the length of the minimum contiguous substring, and if it is not present, then I have to return a 0. Okay, so first of all, the brute force type of a solution that can come in our mind is that for every character we can we can generate all substrings, but it can take up to O of n square of time, and our n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our S length is 2 into 5. So if we go with a brute force which takes n square, so this will become 10 to a 5 to the power 2, which is nothing but 10 to the power 10. So we definitely get a TLE. So to avoid this, the efficient and only way is to use a binary string with the concept of sliding window technique. Okay, so I will take a test case and I will do the dry run of what I am saying, and then we will code it. So let's take a string. Let's take this string. It's 1 1 2 2 3. Okay, so string is 1 1 2 2 3. So we will apply the binary search. So first of all, beginning with the binary search, let me clear the fundamentals of binary search. What it says: binary search is only applicable on a function that is monotonic in nature. And what does it mean by monotonic? Monotonic means the function should either be strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So how can we find a strictly increasing pattern in this? As we know, the indices of a string are in the form of increasing order only, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hence we can get a strictly increasing pattern here. So we will apply the monotonicity function with the help of binary search on the indices only. Okay, so my search space will be nothing but the indices. So my low will be from 0 and my high will be s dot length minus 1, or we can say s dot length. As we know, in binary search we need 2 things, one low and one high, and then we calculate the mid. So let's do that. So my low is here and my high is here, pointing to this. So I will find the mid. So mid is nothing but 0 plus 5 divided by 2, which I will get 2. So I will point my mid here. So what does this say now? It says that we have to find a substring of size 2 where every character, that is 1, 2 and 3, should have a minimum occurrence of 1. So what will I do is I will now use a sliding window approach. So this is my function 1, and in function 2 I will pass this same string and the mid. This mid will act like a window length. Okay guys, so what will I do is here is 1 1 2 2 3 3, and now I will create a window size 2 and check whether the occurrence of string of the characters 1 2 3 is 1 in a window of size 2. So it's a size of 2, so occurrence is 1 1. Occurrence is, sorry, here I will make a occurrence map, we can say. It's key and here it is value. So 1 1 is occurring 2 times. So now I will check in this if it is occurring, if every key is having a value minimum of 1, at least 1, I can say. No, here it is not. So I will move this sliding window here. So my new sliding window will be from this. So now I will get frequency of 1 as 1 and 2 as 1. So I will discard this one and I will add occurrence of 2 here. So I will get 1. Still I am not having all the characters occurrence at least 1, so I will move the window now here. Now I will get, so firstly I will need to discard the last character and include the next one. So this frequency will become 0 and the coming character is 2, so I will increase its frequency by 1, so it becomes 2. Okay, still I'm not having all of the characters frequency as at least 1, so I will move the window. I will first remove this and I will then include this. So it's 1 again and it's become 1. No, it's 0 1 1. Still I can't get. Again I will move the window and I need to discard this and include this. So I will discard this, include this. Still my frequency is 0 0 2. This means for a window size 2 I can't get minimum frequency of all the characters at least 1. And it is also clear in the logic itself that for the characters 1 2 3, as its frequency should be 1, so the minimum length also should be 3. Okay guys, so this means for all 1 and 2 for this range I will never get a window, or I will never get my answer here. So I will discard this region as we do in binary search. So I will move my low pointer here. My low becomes 3 and my high is 5 only. So what will I do? I will find the mid again. So it is 3 plus 5 divided by 2, which is nothing but 4. So let me erase once again I will do the same thing. Now I will pass in function 2 the same string, and now my mid has become 3. Sorry, my mid has become 4. I forgot. So for length of 4 I have to find a substring. So it's a 4 length window. I get the frequency as 2 into, and it's 0. No, it is not. So I will move my window. I will include this and discard this. So I will discard this first and include this. Here I can see all my character frequency is at least 1, so this can be probably my answer. So I will return true from here only. So as I will get a true, this means for all the higher values I will definitely get my answer. So now I will once again check for less than mid, that is for this region. So I will move my high pointer to mid -1, that is nothing but 2. So my mid once again become 2 plus 3 plus 3 sorry 3 plus 3, that is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So my mid comes here. So I will check for the length of 2. As we know, we have already checked for the length of 2 and we didn't get any answer. So this means my answer is now, this is confirmed that my answer is 4. So let's check what it says. It says 4. 1 2 3, yeah, we get 4. So in this way we can solve this question, and our time complexity will be big O of n log n. Log n due to binary search, and n it is n because we are, for every mid we are making a window and we are doing that same function, same thing, that is finding a substring of length mid size. Okay, so our time complexity is nothing but n log n, or we can say s dot length log s dot length. And what about space? Space we will is constant, as we don't need anything. So now let's code it. So let's check the input. The first line contains one integer t, so we will having test cases. Let's I am taking the test cases. Now what will be given? Each test case consists of one line containing the string s. Okay, so I will take the input for string s. Now what will I do is I will call, as we know we have to apply the binary search. So I will call my function 1. Now I have to declare low and high pointers. Also I have to capture an answer that is minimum, so I need to take an answer variable, and as we need a minimum answer, so I can initialize it with a maximum value. Okay, so I will now do the binary search thing. I will calculate the mid. And now I will check whether for this mid I can get a window which is having all the occurrences of 1 2 and 3 at least 1. If it is, then my answer will be minimum of answer and this mid size, and I will now shift my high pointer to mid minus 1. Else I don't know, the answer don't exist in the range, so I have to increase my window size. So it is nothing but low equals to mid plus 1, and in last I will return the answer. Also I have to check if my answer has not been changed in this entire binary search thing. This means I can't get a substring which is having at least 1, 2 and 3, and we can see a test case of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and in this I can't get any substring which is having 1, 2, 3. So this means I will never get in this condition, and my answer will remain highest. So this is a condition, return 0 else answer. I'm using ternary operators. So now I have to declare the f2 function. So let me do this f2, and it is a bool return type. So for the string and window, now what will I do is make a window. So how can we make a window? We can make a window by declaring an array. As we know, array index start from 0, so we have to take at most 4 size array, and now I have to declare some variables. I will tell you what I am doing. Firstly, let me code. I will tell you what I am doing. Let me tell you what I have done in this f2. So I have created a window of size, basically a map size 4, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and I got a string as 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and a k, or we can say window size as 2, let's say. Okay, so what will I do is I will first make a window of size 2, then I will increase its frequency in this. So this will become 2, and for this now I will firstly check whether I have found my window or not. In this nothing I am doing is this should be always be 0, okay, and this frequency 1, 2 and 3 always have at least 1 in this. Then only my answer is then only I will found my answer. So firstly it will return false, then I will move into this. So in this what I have done is also now I have to move my window. So how can I move my window? I can firstly discard this part and then include this part, okay. So I made a pointer P which points here. So for this I will decrease the frequency, it will become 1, and for the new and now I will be here, and for this I will get a new frequency of 2 and I will increase here. So now then also I will again check for this, as it is a big of 1, this is big of n, and okay. So I have done a little mistake here, I have to also increase the. So now let's check whether our algorithm is working fine or not. So what will I do? I will copy this. Okay, it's taking time. Yeah, it's taking time. Still it is building. I don't know why it's not working. So what can I do now? Let me copy this code. I'll try to submit on the online. I don't know why it's not working. Ternary string, okay. So let me submit it. Let's see what I get. Okay, so letting should do this. This means I will get a wrong answer here also. Now I should build my code again. Yeah, now it's working. So I will get a wrong answer here. But if I try to submit it again, then I will get a correct answer. Easy. Let me copy my code. Now I will definitely get an AC. Yeah, and I got a compilation error. It's running on test cases. Yeah, I got AC. So in this way we have used the concept of boundary search and sliding window to solve one of the question on Codeforces. Thanks.